Hello everyone, and last night I finally got to see the new the movie that came out like a week ago, the BFG, which is directed by Steven Spielberg, probably one of the, if not the best director alive aside from Scorsese. And in this movie, he tackles on the novelization of the BFG, which is originally written by Roald Dahl. And essentially, the story to this movie is about this little girl who kind of gets taken away by this big mystical giant who's motion captured by Mark Rylance, who's now very much a new Tom Hanks for Spielberg. Hopefully it'll be in the next Spielberg movie. And essentially takes her away to this really nice magical world of big giants. And essentially she learns the world of the giants and how interesting, how colorful, and how interesting that world is, and it shows that it's just as deeply flawed as the human world is. And essentially, that's the main story and how she explores it and how it's so interesting and fascinating. Now, granted, I was going into this film with kind of mixed feelings, mainly because, on one hand, this is Spielberg, probably, like I said before, if not the best director alive, aside from Scorsese, probably. This man has made iconic films. Goddamn iconic films. Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, E.T., even though I don't care for E.T. all that much. Saving Private Ryan, just absolute, all-time classic films. He's made a solid good 10 brilliant films, at least. Not regarded among classics by any means. But also, I was a bit more skeptical because I wasn't a huge fan of his last film from last year, Bridge of Spies, which I thought was a bit too dialogue-heavy type of a film, and I thought they kind of dragged on. I wasn't really invested on the whole time of that film. So, I wasn't, super excited to see this movie, but I went with open mind, and I got to see my whole family to see this. And I would say I enjoyed it. Good. It's a good movie, but it's the same thing with... Well, it's not the same thing with this last one from last year, but there's something about the BFG that I just didn't feel that was just, that's satisfying, or that as sappy or anything like that, but still, it's a good movie. Now, you may ask, what's the strongest things about this movie? I would say that two biggest things, best things about this movie is, number one, the effects. The effects are beautiful. This is a beautiful, vivid, 80-90% CG movie. Few prosthetics type of stuff here and there in it. And the main girl herself is just live. Kind of like with Jungle Book. That also came out this year. But everything else is completely CG'd. The CG itself is really good. And also, the actors. Good God, are the good actors great in this movie. They are absolutely excellent. First things first, Mark Rylance, at this point, I think he can do no wrong. He is a fantastic actor. He really is. Especially with last year, where he played just a sympathetic and very calming and very, very misunderstood Russian type of, I think it was German-Russian guy, at least from Bridge of Spies from last year. And in this film, he plays such a sweet, kind, gentle, warm-hearted, friendly guy. Well, of course, BFG, big friendly giant. And he is a big friendly, nice giant. And he plays the role so sympathetically and so sweetly that you just end up falling in love with him. He is just... He's like your sweet and kind type of grandfather who just treats everyone so nicely. And he's just a great guy. Also, the girl who plays Ruby Barnhill, that's her. Essentially, she's also shockingly great. I wasn't thinking she would do that much in this film, but in my opinion, she really just blew me away, at least. And I thought she was fantastic. She was really sweet, really, really good. She made those emotional moments. She's also really sweet and wide-eyed, but also quite stern and strong when she needed to be. And I thought she was a great character, and she also gave just an absolute brilliant performance as well. Also, we get some side performances from Rebecca Hall and Bill Hader and a couple of other actors in this movie. Well, Bill Hader also plays one of the other type of giants in this movie. It's quite good. All the characters are really well done. I like them. And I really found myself I would say the first hour, 15, 20 minutes of this film, I thought was really great. I'm like, wow, this is really good. I'm so on board with this. And then somewhere along the way, it just kind of felt like there wasn't much story to it, or at least it felt like it was just trying to be more of an experienceable film, which I could totally understand why Spielberg would do that. Because he's a brilliant visionary director, and I love whatever he does, at least. And I think he's a really, really clever and ambitious director, and I felt like there's certain points of this film, at least in my opinion, where I felt like, where are you going with this? Or at least, wasn't much of a sense of, the whole arcing feeling. Arcing feeling? The fuck? That makes no sense. I don't know, but something about this film just didn't have me so probably emotionally tied to it. Like, I really enjoyed the characters for the most part, and they gave the performances are more solid than the characters themselves, which is a big disadvantage as well, because I just didn't really find myself that connected to the characters. Aside maybe from the main girl herself, I just didn't feel like there's much of a threat to this world. Even the more meaner type of giants around who were kind of bullying Mark Rylance's giant, I felt like he played up more like a Saturday morning cartoon than anything else. And there's a lot more in this film where I thought felt kind of non-threatening and didn't feel like there wasn't much like at stakes here, and it kind of felt like Spielberg, for as great as he is, he kind of felt like I found a term for it now. It felt like this is a Spielberg playing safe movie. This is him like every director will make a movie where it won't be as challenging to watch as others that they will make. And I understand, trying to diversify what you make. But this film, to me, as good as it was, I felt like it was just plain safe for me. And it was just like it's a fun, cute, innocent movie with good visuals and so many good damn things about it. But, yeah, I felt like it really was kind of like a plain, safe movie, at least. And to me, at least, as a whole, that's my overall opinion on it. It felt like a real by-the-numbers, safe, typical type of cute family movie. Kids will enjoy it a hell of a lot. The parents would enjoy it okay. And someone who's at the age who is kind of in between, I think someone in my age range would be the most critical about it. Because they'll feel the most divided. I'll be taken up in the sweeping all like beautiful world and interesting characters, but very by the books number type of simple formulaic movie, and it didn't seem that threatening. It was very much play for safe type of movie, at least, which is good. And I will say, because one of my big factors for any movie, like I've always said, is replayability. And this movie does have a few cases of you didn't really get the full gist of the whole world that you get to see. So I feel like there's something there that keeps you coming back to that world. And at least for me, there's something there for the world when we go into the world for the giants. I felt like that was such a brilliant area to go into. And in my opinion, that was a real highlight of the film as a whole. So for me, it's overall a good movie. I really did enjoy it fine. I don't think I loved it as I should have, but you know what? For Spielberg standards, this is good. When I say this is among my, I would say for me, top 4 favorite, I would say no. Top 7 at least? No, like for me, my favorite Spielberg movies is Raiders, Jaws, Saving Private Ryan, and Jurassic Park. Those are my 4 favorite Spielberg movies. I don't know why, but those are my absolute 4 favorites that I've always loved. I feel like all the other ones I really enjoyed, but I don't know. But nevertheless, the BFG is definitely a good movie that I really did enjoy. But as a whole, it should have been better for what it was, in my opinion. But as a whole, it's still really good, and I would definitely like to recommend anyone who gets a chance to see this. And in the end, the BFG is a pretty good movie. And I would rate the BFG, in my opinion, a 75%. I give this movie a pretty solid rating as it is. And yeah, take my word for it, everyone, if you agree or disagree or not. And yeah, until the future, thank you very much, everyone. And I'll see you in the future for more videos, as always. And yeah, till then, thank you very much. See you until then. Bye.